Hello and welcome again to another lesson here on diatonic chord voicings. I don't know how many chords there are. I don't know if you can count them. There's probably an infinite number of possibilities, but there's a lot just within nested inside the major scale, and that's what I'm looking at here is chords you can find that are easily identifiable nested in the major scale. And I'm not going to go into a lot of theory right now. I will have a theory book coming out that'll guide you through this in more detail if you need it. But what I'm going to do here is I'm going to start off with the key of F, and I'm going to start making an F major 7 chord here. And you have the paperwork there in front of you from the lesson. But what I'm going to do is we're playing this this voicing of F major 7 where we actually mute the 5th and 1st strings. We're only playing the 6th, the 4th, 3rd, and 2nd strings, and we have the root, the 7th, the 3rd, and the 5th on those strings. And then what we're going to do is we're just going to walk up the scale on each one of those strings. So, you know, F major scale on the 6th string is, and then on the 4th string here, it would just be, you know, starting on the E, going up an F major scale. And then with the A, and with the C, we're just going up the F scale on each one of those strings, and it comes, what it spells is the chords. Built on the root note, F, you got F major 7, G minor 7, A minor 7, B flat major 7, C dominant 7, D minor 7, and let's see, E minor 7 flat 5, and F major 7, and back down again. Now what we're going to do is take this note on the bass E string and move it over to the high E string. We're just going to play these bottom 4 strings and do the same thing. G minor 7, A minor 7, B flat major 7, C dominant 7, D minor 7, E minor 7 flat 5, F major 7, and then back down. All right. Now if we went back over here to the F major 7 we started with, and we move it down a set of strings to the 5th, 3rd, 2nd, and 1st strings, we gotta, because of the tuning of the guitar, we gotta raise that 2nd string up a fret here. We actually have a B flat major 7 chord. So now we're in the key of B flat, and we're gonna do the same thing. We're gonna go up the strings, the B flat scale, and see what chords that gives us. Got a B flat major 7, C minor 7, D minor 7, E flat major 7, F dominant 7, a little bit of stretch on this one, to a G minor 7, to a A minor 7 flat 5, to B flat major 7 up there, and then back down. Now what we're going to do is take this note here on the E string, this F, and we're going to move it down an octave to the D string, and we're going to play the middle 4 strings. We're going to play the same chords we just played, but with a different voicing. B flat major 7, C minor 7, D minor 7, E flat major 7, F dominant 7, G minor 7, A minor 7 flat 5, B flat major 7, and then back down. Okay, now let's look at a major 7th chord with the 3rd in the bass. And farthest we can get down towards the nut here is to do an E flat major 7 with the G in the bass there. So we got E flat major 7 over a G bass, F minor 7 over A flat in the bass, G minor 7 with a B flat in the bass. Here we got a flat major 7 with a C in the bass, a B flat dominant 7 with a D in the bass, and a C minor 7 with an E flat in the bass. This gets talking and playing at the same time. Gets okay. Here we got a D minor 7 flat 5 with F in the bass to a E flat major 7 with G in the bass, and back down. Okay. Now kind of a tongue twister saying all these chords. I'm going to just play the next ones. You have them written out on your sheet, okay? I'm going to take this G, I'm going to move it from this E string down to this E string. And we'll get these diatonic chord voicings in the key of E flat. All right. What we can do is take this E flat, move it over a set of strings like we did with the F and the B flat, and we get a flat, major 7 with a C in the bass. And we're going to walk up these chords. Okay. Now what we're going to do is take this G and we're going to move it down an octave over here. And this gets you get into some stretches here. Nice chord voicing though. This is an A flat major 7 there. Okay. Now we're going to start with the 5th in the bass. We'll use the key of C here. And we'll take a C major 7 with a G in the bass and walk that up the diatonic chords. And then we'll take this G and move it over to the high E string. Now we're going to take this C major 7 that we started with there, we're going to move it down a set of strings, take our 2nd string up a fret, got a little bit of a stretch here, and now we're working with an F major 7 with a C in the bass. Now we're going to take this F and move it an octave down from the 1st string down to the 4th string. So we're playing the middle 4 strings. All right. Now the last set we're going to do is with the 7th in the bass. Take an A flat, major 7, put the G in the bass. Then let's take this G and move it over to the high E string. All right. Now let's take this A flat major 7 we started with, move it down a set of strings, raise that B string up a fret. We actually have a C sharp with a B sharp in the bass there. C sharp major 7, B sharp in the bass. Or a D flat major 7 with a D in the bass, whatever you want to, with a C in the bass, whatever you want to call it. Now let's take the F on the E string and move it down an octave to the 4th string. We're going to play the middle 4 strings here with the D flat major 7. Alrighty, and what that does, that gives you 16 different chord voicings for every one of the diatonic chords in a major scale. After you finish that exercise, you should know 16 different ways to make a major 7th chord. You should know 16 different ways to voice a minor 7th chord, or a dominant 7th chord, or a minor 7 flat 5 chord. For me, playing lead or solo guitar, I think of it as playing rhythm, but playing one note instead of a chord. And I think in terms of chords when I improvise or solo. And so the more chord voicings you know and the more shapes you know, it gives you ideas to play single note lines out of them. And whether you're playing country or rock and roll or bluegrass or jazz, knowing these chord voicings is going to help you. And you know, you might turn on the metronome to 120 and just do an exercise where you know, click, 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 and you know, and just play through these things and get used to changing them. Good training for your fingers, good training for your brain, good training for your ears. You know, one of those efficient little exercises. You can play through the whole exercise once you have it down in probably a couple minutes. And if you could add that into your daily practice routine, hey, voila! All of a sudden you got a bunch of these, you know, jazz chords that are fun to chunk on. So have fun with this and go use it.